F15, 12, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. Now let's play Sicilian for this one. We'll just get a little bit of variety. Our opponent 5,800 games of rapid, that's a lot. So he wants to play one of these gambits. Should we do it? I think we'll take the first one. He'll probably push, but let's just see. He does. Okay, let's take it then. Now what do we want to do here? I think E6 is the correct book move, so let's play that. I mean, obviously there's lots of options, but we just basically want to get castled, then worry about what to do. That's the main early goal. This bishop upright. You've got to watch out for the queen coming down in some of these lines. Let's bring this knight up. I might do this, spend an extra move. Here now, down. There isn't queen up, actually. Let's get the bishop up. It could be dangerous if we trade though and you get on the diagonal. It's going to be danger alert. Okay, knight forward isn't a move. Queen up. Don't like that. I think I just like knight across here. My knight guards my bishop. I'm just trying to castle. Then worry about what to do. But once you strike out and open things up, the bishop's going to drop back. Could be a little bit tricky. I'm going to play knight across this way. If bishop down here, I'll just move this way somewhere. That's what he's gone for. So what to do, I think I'll go here. I'm probably going to trade here. The knight guards his bishop, so it's fine. We could maybe drop the bishop back and charge this one. Both knights cover it. Let's just see what he does. Yeah, he's dropped his bishop back. That's where he generally wants to be. So I think we'll just retreat. I want to go here, but he's got knight down. That's problematic. That's a problem, isn't it? Oh, can't really go there. Here, if he goes here, what am I going to do here? Then he's got knight down. That's a problem. So here he goes here. That's a problem. Here he's got knight down. That's a problem. So back. There's not much else to do. But if he comes here, I can retreat the bishop now. I need to do this and this, something like that. Okay, let's retreat the bishop. We can jump in here potentially and get rid of one of these. Oh, he's just given us the pawn. So he's trying to open the file up for the bishop. Logical. So we get the pawn. So take, and then drop back, I think. Wait, what's that there? There's... Oh, mind you, I've updated my graphics driver. That updated today. I can't have got that set right. It's doing a slight lag drag in the piece. It must be the NVIDIA driver I've just done. That updated it about an hour ago. I'll have to check the settings on it because the pieces were just lagging very slightly there when I was moving it. It happened a couple of times. We'd love to get the bishop off the board. Will it happen? It'll probably drop back, but let's see. Oh, he's let us get rid of the bishop. Oh, that should be good for us. Now we get a tempo pushing the pawn forward. Is there a trick? I don't see it. We can get this as well, but it's got to be right to advance the pawn. Then put the bishop on the diagonal. And then try and get this one into the game and get the queen off this file with the rook. Okay, so he's gone across. So does that give us a push here? He's threatening a move like bishop down. Now we've got bishop up to defend, but we're getting tempo attacking the queen. So here, say you drop back and we push. You've then got the bishop down, right? So you get out of it. So I think we want bishop up first. We threaten to get rid of the knight. And bishop down here, you know, we can ignore it for one move. We can maybe move the rook and push the pawn. So he's come forward. Sacrifice potential. Up isn't really a move. So I'm going to move the queen here. I'd be happy if he takes. I don't think he will, but he could. He has. So now we just got to be sensible. So surely queen across is good. Queen up is probably good, but yeah, it's done that delay again. It must be the graphics driver. I don't think it'll be the server. No, 14 ms, that's quick. So it must be the graphics driver. It just updated, like I say earlier on. Don't normally get that. I'll have to check my graphics after the game, but I think I should be able to just push here, kick the bishop and trade the queen, and that should be really good for us. Just trade the queen, and then we're 2 pawns apart, be 7 against 5. Oh, so he's hung the bishop. He might have mixed his move order up there. He might have meant to move the bishop back and then activate the rook. Here, I guess we can push now. Get a tempo attacking the queen, get the bishop into the game. He's gone across the board. So if we develop and you take rook across, and we can maybe come here. Yeah, the centre pawn's more important. We can go for activity. Target this pawn. He takes, so I'm going to come across. This is protected, this is protected. So we'll swap a pawn for pawn. We've got a little bit of risk here now, a little bit of risk. So he's played rook forward, so can we just march on here? I like the look of this, because it cuts the queen from defending this pawn. So I like the idea of pushing that one on. Gives the bishop some scope, and it gives us a target here. My king is safe here. So I've got queen here or queen here I'm looking at. Does it matter? I think I like the idea of going forward. Then we can maybe go behind the pawn. But we threaten to take here. Not a mate threat immediately because he's covered this, but... Okay, he's gone back over. So now I think I want to get this other rook in, something like this. But we could just be a bit more cautious and go with this rook. Is this one needed to defend though? I don't think it is. So I'm going to get the rook forward if I can. I think my king's safe here. This pawn's guarded. He's got to get his queen over here somewhere. I don't see how he... Oh, I don't see how he does that. He does it in 2 moves, doesn't he? Oops. That's a bit of an oops. So I think I'm committed now. So here, trade, king up. There we play queen back, queen across. We're just in time to defend. It could go wrong, couldn't it? Yeah, he might not have seen this concept. Unfortunately, I have. So what do we do? Rook up. Can he ignore it and queen here? If I take and he takes, it's just checkmate. So if I take, he'd have to run, but his queen's here. Can I get back and guard? I've got queen f4, right, and I guard the threat. So it looks like I can. So I'm going to gamble. It might be a mistake this. He might have a serious threat if he sees this line. But if I get something on this file to guard the pawn, then it feels safe. But he might have queen here to come here. He's taken. So now we should be able to get a pawn here. And then guard this path. But he still potentially gets queen here to hit the pawn this way. Now, I've got rook up to go here, creating a checkmate threat. So I think his rook will have to move. So say rook here. He can check in the corner. We go here and he can check here. We can block and attack the queen and threaten checkmate. He can give up the rook we take, and he doesn't have a good checkmate there. And if he goes here, we can block with the queen, right? And then we can block. So I think it's a move. I think that's a good move to go after checkmate. Now say he moves the rook instead of going for the queen check. Where can he go? He can't go on this far. He could go here, I guess. Check, king comes up. Yeah, I don't actually see the follow-up. I'm going to take the pawn. Let's just take the pawn. I don't see the follow-up. If I get the rook ahead, then the queen can get active if he moves his rook. So he's gone for that check now. So I can block with a bishop if he goes here because of my rook. There is a pawn falling, actually. I missed that. I overlooked that. Now I could block with my rook. There's no immediate threat, right? But if he gets moved... Here, takes, and he threatens that checkmate, so I can't do that. I might have gone wrong here. I'm going to have to block with a rook and hope I get the queen back. Then he's got this pawn. Potential danger in the air. I might have gone wrong. I'm up a bishop and 2 pawns, but I'm down on the clock, so he's found the rook lift. So am I going to have to give up a queen here? But then this loses as well, right? No. I think I have to go here. And now I think I'm safe to take, and I threaten to take the rook now. So take, he takes here. And I should be able to defend, right? So take here, there's no threat to my king. Then I could even just maybe run the pawn, right? There's no threat or check to my king. I can guard here, so I think I'm okay to push. I can drop the bishop back to guard here and try and queen, I think. And if he moves the queen off, I've got to check here. I just have to make sure I don't blunder a repetition. But as long as I get here and guard, there's no way for the queen in on their own. So So he's pushed his pawn forward. Okay. Any reason to allow this? I don't think there is. I think we go here and we fix this issue. We've got bishop back and it looks safe. With only one piece it looks safe now. 2 squares off a new queen. It should be good now. Should be. Doesn't mean it is, but it should be. Has he got a trick? Like queen here. If I block with a bishop, he wins my pawn. But then I can check, go after this one, and it should be winning. But it's awkward. But he's just resigned. He didn't see a way forward there. Let's see what it was in engine speak. Then see if we messed up in that opening. Dangerous opening. But we have 38 moves. So they're the move times for both players. The Smith-Morra Gambit accepted. If you click on that, it'll bring up some puzzles to do. But I only play the Sicilian for a bit of occasional variety. So we have indeed messed up in the opening. So we've got a bad blunder here. Plus 3.4 to 2.3 the other way for one move. That's move 18. So let's take a look at that. So you see we've blundered here and opponent's blundered back by missing something. But the opening, we've both played it well. So nothing being flagged here until you can see there with e5. Okay, should have dropped the bishop back apparently. That's at amateur level, it's going to be difficult to see a move like that. So e5, we grab the pawn, got 2 pieces off the board. Then we've gone wrong with queen e7. We should have apparently taken a pawn. Okay, but that has given me 2.3 the other way. Oh, it's cost of this. I just didn't see it. I just simply didn't see it. He's got bishop c5 with a skew there, hasn't he? So we'd have to drop the queen back. If he takes, we take. He takes, we take. We've lost the exchange. I just simply didn't see that move. That's why it's a blunder. And that's why opponent has blundered by not punishing it. The one key moment, apart from that, I'm then much better and I've converted it pretty well. We're trying to get the queen off the board. He's kept it on the board, giving up a piece to do so. Then it just gets a little bit of danger in the air, but the engine says we've played this pretty well here, so in this position, did he have queen across there? That was the move I was looking at, but actually it's plus 10. It's completely winning for us. Yeah, it's plus 10. So there's no danger there. If he goes here, I guess we could throw a check in first, actually, couldn't he? Because he'd no longer be covering. And we can move the bishop anywhere we like. The queen would cover the pawn. If you go here, we're going to get in somehow. So yeah, plus 10. So it was completely winning there. But there was a blip in the game, something to learn from it. So a good effort. What was it? 85 against 80 on the accuracy. So very good.